5 things that happen when you start acknowledging your needs and after ignoring them your whole life. Okay, if you're seeing this, go watch the first video. It was about 5 things that happen when you grow up with your needs being met repeatedly. So that was about the wound. This is about the awakening, the disorienting version, the this shit is deeper than I thought version. So this is nervous system recalibration. This is energetic surgery. This is you being cut open, something being removed, stitched back up, and then having to tend to that wound daily, cleaning it, checking it, reassuring it, just like a physical wound. Now, shock is the first step. The first thing that happens is shock. Not empowerment, not clarity, shock. Like you realize, oh shit, I've been abandoning myself for my entire life. This is why I don't know who I truly am. This is why I have the imposter syndrome. I've been surviving, calling it independence. You start replaying the memories differently, and it's embarrassment, right? But it's also grief, and you can also be angry at yourself in this stage, like, how did I not see this? But it's not shame, it's the awareness hitting your body like all at once, and energetically it feels destabilizing, it feels raw, it feels awake, but you cannot go back to not knowing. Number 2, the heavy part, the grief. Once you see it, you cannot unsee the shit. And now you grieve. You grieve the childhood that you didn't get. You grieve, the version of you that overgave. You grieve the relationships where you accepted crumbs and called it effort because at least you were getting something, right? And for some of you, especially mothers, okay, I want you guys to really hear how I'm speaking from my heart to your heart right now. You grieve the household that you thought you were living in. You thought it was a partnership. You thought you were building something together. And then you realize this dynamic is only working because I'm carrying most of it. You were managing the emotions. You were managing the schedule. You were managing the peace. You were managing the harmony in the household. You were managing the children. You were managing the tension. And now that you are acknowledging your needs, you're realizing, I have been functioning like a single parent in a 2-parent household. And that grief is heavy, yo. It's not dramatic, but it's heavy. It's crying randomly. It's feeling that pressure in your chest. It's looking around in your own home and feeling unfamiliar with it. It's hearing your partner talk and you get disassociated, right? It's grieving the years that you spent people pleasing. It's people just want the empowerment part. They want the empowerment part without the mourning. They want the rebirth, right? Without the death. You cannot skip that grief, sweetheart. You can't. And expect wholeness? Okay, number 3, fear of change, but it's also relief here. So now your body goes into, okay, I have needs, but I gotta say them out loud. And that is terrifying because expressing needs means that some dynamics will not work anymore. Some relationships were only functioning because you were over functioning. You were doing 70%, they were coming with 30%, if that. And once you stop doing the 70%, the imbalance, it's obvious. Some people won't like the new you, and that's scary. But at the same time, there is relief like, oh, I don't have to be the easy one. I don't have to make myself convenient. And it's relief that you don't have to over explain your no, right? Relief that you're not asking for too much. You're asking for basic needs. Yeah. Energetically, this stage feels shaky, but it feels like expanding. I call this stage the rubber band stage. I call it growing pains because it's like the rubber band has to shrink before it gets bigger. It feels like your life is stretching, and that shrinking part is a lot of the grief. It's you losing that connection and then you expanding and looking for more and wanting more. Okay, number 4, the boundaries feel wrong before they feel right. This is the part that nobody prepares you for, and this is why I have to prepare my clients for this, okay? Because all of my clients are experiencing a death and rebirth, okay? Now, when you set a boundary for the first time, your body panics. Like, oh, we never did this before. And you start to ask yourself, was I too much? Was I being dramatic, or did I just ruin everything? Because your nervous system is used to over functioning and under receiving. So when you stop the over giving, it feels like you're not doing your part, right? Receiving feels illegal. It's like you might relapse into old habits here because they're familiar. And you might overcorrect and become really rigid. It was what people online call villain error. But this doesn't mean that you're failing. It means that you're recalibrating. And a little bit about me. I'm Kiana. Hi. I am a psychic medium and an energy practitioner. What that means is that I am highly sensitive to energy. I don't focus on the words that are being said. I don't focus on the actions that are being done. I tune into the energy underneath them. Okay? The patterns, the emotional residue, the things that we never fully processed, but they're shaping how we move, right? In this stage here, I see it often in clients. The wound doesn't live in your thoughts. It shows up in who you choose, how you overfunction, what you tolerate, what you quietly believe that you deserve. Okay? My work is about gently uncovering the truth beneath the surface, and not to shame you. Never. Okay? It's to bring you back to yourself, to help you align your life with what you genuinely desire, right? To help you make the best decisions. And as an energy practitioner, I work with stagnant or just stagnant or really condensed energy through cleanses, protection work, cord cuttings. I help release unhealthy attachments so your energy isn't constantly being drained, siphoned, overused, or used to fuel someone else's life. So the goal is simple. I help you feel clear, grounded, and like in your own energy again, right? Like you're sure of yourself. Now, number 5, your standards change, but your circle shifts. This is a quiet shift. You stop abandoning yourself. Some friends start to feel draining, right? This is that stretch going in before it goes out, right? So the job starts feeling suffocating. The partner, your heart starts to feel quieter around them. And not because they changed, but it's because you did. And you don't hate them. You just can't tolerate what you used to. You can't fake that genuineness or that satisfaction anymore. You are no longer attracted to the chaos. You are no longer attracted to the mask. You crave consistency, emotional safety. But at first, that consistency will feel boring to your nervous system, because peaceful is unfamiliar when you grow up in survival mode. I hope this helped you, and I love you. Goodbye.